What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, and I'm back with another deck profile for you guys. Today, I split first place with my boy Josh, who got second playing Virtual World due to tiebreakers, but we did split in the finals of our locals, so we didn't have to play fifth round. But yep, pretty much went undefeated with Infernobles. Big shout out to Pack. I totally net decked this off of him because I didn't play Noble Knights for a while. For the extravaganza this last weekend, I played my PK Infernoble Knight list, but I was big losing to like Droll and Lockbird and like crazy hand traps like that I don't want him to hurt. And I saw him upload a video that said he just stopped losing the Droll playing this version because it doesn't have power tool and stuff. So yeah, I wanted to try it out. So I take no credit for this deck profile. This is definitely Paks Profile, and his friend, I think his name was Ivan Cooch or something like that. Shout out to them. They made this deck. I was just piloting it to see how I liked it, and it was pretty cool. So I take no credit, 100%. Don't take it to Paks' deck. This is Paks and Ivan's deck. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the deck. Pretty simple. We got the 3 connector and the dolphin. You guys already know this normal summon is insane. And then looping your opponent's hand is just probably the most unfair thing ever. So yeah, looping your opponent's hand in Yu-Gi-Oh! Cheating. So yeah, this is the card. Cool thing about this deck is like as long as you have a tuner extender, you can usually summon this off of a soul and keep checking their hand and ribbon hand traps. Which is why I like this version better, because even if you don't normal summon connector, you always a soul day out connector, not connector, dolphin, if you have a tuner extender to make needle fiber. So I like this, obviously, best normal summon in your deck. Next up, we have the next normal summon. You pretty much play a lot of good normal summons, but this one's your searchable one that you can play Rhoda for, and Durndal, and Heritage for. So one Augier still searches your honorary Noble Knight, Gearfried. So there's that one. Next up, we got the next 3 Infernoble Knight Olivers. This is one of your best extenders. The tuner extender too. Yeah, this card's self-explanatory. He's nuts. Definitely always want to have Oliver. Next up, we got the 3 Renaud Crazy. It's another extender, and it's a mid to late game card that helps you loop Gearfrieds, DDRs, just whatever you need. More Fire Warrior recursion. It can be a level 1 tuner. You guys already know. Renaud is nuts. And of course, the one honorary Noble Knight, Infernoble Phoenix Gearfried. He's a brick, but like he's too good not to play. I want to play more. Maybe if like Nibiru starts turning into more of a prevalent hand trap, playing 2 of this is pretty good. But one worked fine today. Next up, we got crazy. We got Fire Warrior extenders. We got 3 Super Quantum Red Layers. Yeah, this card helps you resources for himself. Keeps adding himself. Keeps you having Super Quantum Red Layers. This card's amazing when you get Gamma, because it's not once return to special summon, just once return to pick up a red layer. Next up, we have 3 Firefnet Lady. It's just one of the best extenders when you draw connector, because it's not a Fire Warrior. You can just always special Firefnet Lady. But man, sometimes drawing too many of these, it sucks. But no, this card's amazing. Helps you summon dudes out of your hand too. Yeah, Firefnet Lady. As you guys can see, just a lot of extenders. And the new Warrior tuner that you summon, which is the less brickiest of them all, because Gemba just doesn't do anything by itself. This can at least special summon itself to a point, a link monster points to on your side of the board, so this card isn't even horrible to draw. I actually won a game because I drew this, and my opponent couldn't have known I drawn this card. Yeah. So then Needle Fiber happened, and full combo happened. This card's amazing. Tuner Extender, Warrior. Very important. Next up, we got the 1 Colt Wing. You do have a combo to make a board with drawing Colt Wing, so it's not completely the worst thing, but then again, you don't combo as crazy as you do if you don't draw this card. So the 1 Colt Wing, the Despot, double 1, not once per turn, weird, same as Colt Wing. Next up, we have the Cyframe package. You have to play this package because in order not to lose the Droll, we have to cut Power Tool. So Power Tool gets kind of replaced by Shooting Riser Dragon, and Rising Dragon needs this level 2 tuner and happens to be this one of the best hand traps. So if you lose the die roll, at least you have one super impactful hand trap versus your opponent. Of course, you're probably going to draw a driver like I do almost every goddamn time, but No, the scientific package is very nice, but this is very necessary for the combo. So is the quantum red later for the level 5. Yeah, and that rounds up the monsters. Next up, we got the broken spells. We got the Monster Reborn, of course. You guys know what this card does. This card wins games. Next up, we got the one called by the grave. I know he said in his profile that he was playing 40, but then he's like he counted it later and it was 41. But I actually kind of like 41 because I actually like having this card in my main deck. So, no, this card's amazing. It helps you against those hand traps. If you can't play through all of them, this will stop at least one of them, and you can still tactic them, triple tactic talents them. Call by the grave is really good. And your tuner extenders, you got emergency teleport because we played a gamma package, so this can summon a gamma out of your deck or hand. James, give me your other ones so I can have 3. Thank you. Shout out to James for letting me steal that from him. Of course, we got the bomb Rhoda as a warrior deck. More connectors, more extenders, more everything. The reason why Noble Knights are still good because you have 3 Heritage of the Challenge, which is a freaking Rhoda from the grave or your deck. So, cool fact, you can bell this. People don't probably think about it, but you can because it says or graveyard. Watch out for that. Don't want that to happen. We got the 3 Infernoble Arms Durandal. Another freaking Rhoda. What else can you say about this card, man? It's just Rhoda. More Rhodas. Which is why Noble Knights is really good. So we're not playing Power Tool anymore, so our equipped spells are very slim. So we're just playing Living Fossil as an extender. It's not a part of the combo, so it's just an extender. You don't even need this, but it's just one of the better crystal main deck. Same with Different Dimension Reincarnation. This is probably your best one, but you don't need to play multiples because we're not playing Power Tool. And of course the best one, Divine Sword Phoenix Blade. This card gives you the free resources off of Dolphin and banishing your guys off of things to summon off DDR. Yeah, Dolphin's the best card with this. So annoying to deal with. And the last card in the deck to round out the main deck is the God card. A deck that already plays 2 hand traps. If you draw this against them, you can get rid of another hand trap or extend your plays by drawing more cards. Or if they're playing Dragoons deck and you go in second, you baited it, then you can steal their Dragoons and just kill them with their own damn Dragoons. So, cool plays. This card's amazing in Infernoble Knights, guys. Tactics. So the deck is 41. You can cut a card, but I actually like 41, the YCS winning number, man. I don't know. You can play 40, but I like to play 41 just so I don't draw Colt Wing and bricks like that more often. Less of a percentage, but I just like 41 just because I just like that number. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Next up, we got the extra deck. We got the Herald of the Arclight, of course. And you guys know the creature that I made really nice in my first updated profile is still in the deck. The Balmung still makes Colt Wing annoying as hell for your opponent. Makes VFD for free, summoning free monsters. So these are 2 level 4 synchros that you play. And he's a warrior, so that's pretty important. Sometimes you can Phoenix Blade banish him, or you can equip your Augie or Olivers to him. Cool plays. You can equip Phoenix Blade with him and Roland. So those are some cool interactions. Next up, we got Infernoble Knight Captain Roland. Still need the super. Eventually, it'll come. Eventually, I'll open that pack and get it. But this card's amazing. Searching. Summoning itself. Not summoning itself, but equipping yourself to be an interruption on your opponent's turn. The new combo Shooting Riser Dragon. Yeah, this card's amazing. Power Tool is nice and all, but man, Droll and Lockbird just doesn't let you have a combo after that. But in this version, you don't even care about Droll. I got Droll today, and it just didn't matter. It doesn't hurt. We got Boardload Savage Dragon to make Omni Negates to win games. Next, we got the Cloud Castle. That's the play you make with Colt Wing. If you draw Colt Wing, and you can send Gear Freed off of Azir, and then you can Cloud Castle in that combo and make VFD still. So that's why you play the 1 Cloud Castle, just in case you draw Colt Wing. We got the Infernoble Knight Charles, of course, one of my favorite synchros. This card is so badass, and end phases just equipping shit and popping their cards. And this dude gets huge, and they can't do anything. And yeah, DDR in this card back is with VFD is insane. Next up, we got the Trishula to fill the VFD. Balmung summoning Colt Wing again gives you so much fuel just to banish off of this, just to summon this with your Charles to make VFD. Of course, the card is probably going to get hit on the ban list, so my deck will be different after that. VFD. So yeah, this card probably going to go away soon, hopefully. Fingers crossed. This is how you win games. in this deck. Next up, we got Barricade Board Blocker for access code attribute, and another way to get to Needle Fiber if the Needle Fiber gets stopped, and another way to get to Auroradon because it's a machine. Of course, Hulk is full combo. Still has been, always will be. Double sold. Yes, it comes up a lot. You need the second one. Don't ever cut it, because if someone Ash stops your first effect on searching, then you can just make another one and send off of equips and still keep summoning. Next, we got the Auroradon, the tokens, win games, and the win card, access code talker. That's your follow-up turn when you open a soul combo plus extender, so that way you can always access code them by DDRing out Auroradon and then summoning Radon, picking something up for free, and then making access and killing them with Gear Free in this 8300 damage. That's the extra deck. Next up for side deck, it's more for locals. You can change it to wherever you want, but I was siding some hand traps because obviously they're not gonna let me go first after I was ripping their hand with Dolphin like twice. 2 Ash, 2 Lancia, starting to do kind of the OCG thing, where you're just playing a bunch of hand traps, and 2 Nibiru. So these are the most impactful hand traps for me at locals, just because like I gotta go against virtual worlds and random stuff. So these are the best ones. Yeah. There's some Drytron players there. That's when Droll would probably come back in my side deck, but we don't have too many that are playing that at the moment. So virtual worlds are everywhere, so need all these. If anything, I'd probably throw in the 3rd Lancia because I probably needed it more. Yeah, the card's amazing. So going second cards, of course. Next up, we got the God card, Harvey's Feather Duster. Yeah, we're not trying to go against back row, y'all. And next up, we got the 3 Lightning Storms. Clear the back row, go for game. That's really what you're trying to accomplish, to make your combo. Make it hard for your opponent to play. There's that. Next up, we got 2 Forbidden Droplets in the side, just so I can go second against Dragoons, Zeal, VFD, all kinds of crazy things. You just need this card just to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. Sad there's not a really budget option, sorry y'all, but like you just need this card against some decks like that, so yes, this card's amazing. And of course, this card isn't as good right now, but I like it right now because people don't see it coming. This hitting like Predator Plant Anacondas or Cloud Castle in Virtual World is still very impactful. And plus they can't TTT me, so if I have this card's so impactful. I like this card a lot still. Underrated right now. I like Impermanence. Probably the most underrated hand trap right now. I'd still like this card. It just catches people off guard and it hits floodgate monsters like freaking Vanity's Ruler or something that you can't play. So it's always nice. And the last card is Red Reboot. So yeah, this is the deck. Win undefeated, split in finals with my boy Josh, who played in Virtual World. It's pretty much a die roll matter anyway, so we didn't have to play a 5th round. But yeah, that would have been a VFD war, and we all know it's probably gonna happen to it soon. Hopefully, it gets the hammer, and we don't have to deal with this monster anymore, because this monster's been ruining Yu-Gi-Oh for a while. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. I'll probably have a link in the description to Paks' channel that has this video. It has combos as well, so if you guys want to see the combos, I'll just link it down there for you so you guys can go check it out. He shows you 3 combos that's pretty important for the deck. But yeah, the deck is awesome, performed well, I like it. Only change you can really make is take out a card like Call by the Grave and make it 40, but I actually kind of liked it at 41, it was fine. Didn't break crazy or anything like that, so the deck was really cool. Yeah, shoutouts to the Burrow, shoutouts to all my boys at locals, shout out to my dad, shoutouts to losing in the extravaganza when I'm at final. Unlucky, it happens, but yeah, shout out to my dad right here, y'all know who he is. Alright, and that's about it, guys. We're signing out with that. Peace.